TikTok is genuinely producing one-of-a-kind sentences that the world has never seen before. This is correct. Can't play the music here because it's too soon in the video and copyright. But when you go take a pee in the middle of the night and your dead fish that you flushed years ago crawls out of the drain and swims up your stream into your schlong, but you low-key mess with it. Hi again, fellas. And this type of diabolical content you're seeing feels really unique to these kind of infinite scroll short-form video platforms. There is endless amounts of content, but the fact that a video takes up your entire screen and has its own dedicated comment section kind of creates these little bubbles that are not hard to get access to, but kind of exist in soft seclusion in a way that, like, Twitter doesn't. Twitter is self-propagating in that it is the most interconnected a social media can be. If you want to insult a celebrity under one of their tweets, that is the most likely place they will actually see you making fun of them. It's self-referential, cannibalistic, and it has, like, some funny stuff that you only get there, but you only see really in-depth stuff like these sentences if they're getting reposted. It's great for curation, a little less so for the original content. Like, this one tweet spawned a gigantic thread of tons of examples that people had found around the internet, and I'd like to go through some of them with you today. Try and figure out how exactly we ended up in this hole. If you enjoy this video, this card at the end will take you to another one like it, and be sure to subscribe with notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. I guarantee that you'll be hearing most of these sentences for the first time in your life, unless you saw the original TikToks they come from before this video, but there are, like, gonna be some common themes across them. A lot of them are just, like, really hyper-specific gooning situations, or just, like, you know, sex-based. They can get racist, but I'm not gonna lie, I think racism is funny. Feel free to take that out of context. When you're cracking Asian shit, but her dad walks in, but he sees your hidden potential, so he trains you to be the next dragon warrior, so you can prove that you're worthy for that puh. A lot of genitalia just gets shortened down to the first two letters in it, and then, you know, like an H at the end, like bleh. I feel like it's hard for me to say that word without that inflection. Alright, you know what, let me just ass blast y'all straight into the deep end. This is probably the longest one we have on our list today. Sit down, everybody, it's time for book club. We're doing popcorn reading. Also, a quick reminder, if you're in the San Antonio area, I will be at the San Japan Convention from August 29th to the 31st. My friends at Novel Horizons were kind enough to host me, and I'll be doing 2 virtual meet and greet events while I'm there. The current times for them are on Friday, August 29th, 5 p.m. Central Time, and the second one is on Sunday, August 31st, 3 p.m. Central Time. These are subject to change, but hopefully I'll see y'all there. If you want to come meet me, feel free to come and chop it up. And on top of that, there will be some exclusive items from Novel Horizons for purchase, like prints, keychains, and more. I'll keep y'all posted as we get closer to the big weekend, but I figured I'd give y'all a quick tap on the shoulder now. When I'm just chilling and stroking my shit vigorously, but then suddenly, a fifth-dimensional being appears in front of me, warning me that if I finish this goon, that it will be the end of humanity as we know it. This is like the type of situation that, like, your white coworker would try to think of to justify, like, would it be okay to say the N-word in this context? But I low-key just found the ultimate sauce to beat my shit to, so I tell them no and continue to stroke rapidly. But then he pulls out his fifth-dimensional, omnipresent super meat and threatens to eradicate me from reality if I don't stop. I like the idea of this fifth-dimensional entity not being the thing that destroys the planet, but is actively trying to stop you, the actual cause. The Iblis trigger! Gotta fight gooning with gooning sometimes, man. So without warning, I jump up and collide our meats together at full speed, creating a clash that releases so much energy that it threatens to destroy the whole planet, so all of the gooners of the past, present, and future have to gather their energy together in an attempt to deflect the meat collision shockwave. It's kind of poetry, like, you didn't start beating your dick with the hopes of destroying the planet in mind, but a fifth-dimensional entity comes to warn you that that's going to be the cost, and then you selfishly decide, dude, this porn's too good, I gotta hit it. Then the fifth-dimensional entity's like, no, I have to stop you from destroying the planet, and in the end, y'all fighting over it is what ultimately causes it. Kind of a tragedy, man. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, expect some stuff like that when you're getting circumcised, and the doctor low-key gets the nastiest cheese pull. I don't... Cheese pull, dude. An added bonus to this thing is, like, the visuals they generally choose as depicting the situation they're describing. Like, who would think to combine, like, mozzarella sticks that look really good if I'm being honest, to, like, the pulling of smegma out of your foreskin? Do you think the doctor would be impressed by the amount of buildup you had down there? Hope you're not eating while you're watching this video, man. Okay, this one's insane because I doubt the old dude in the background had any concept of when somebody started recording him. It has his face as the profile picture, but I don't believe it's him. POV. When the lads are naming the best-looking girls in school, but they all go silent after you name one, so you just go back to teaching. That's diabolical. If he didn't write this himself, he's a victim. When the nut I left in my sock actually gets born into a creature and it finds me and looks at me like this. This is actually a thing that happened. You can look this up, but like a dude was using the same sock to do the deed for I think months at a time, and he accidentally left it in moist conditions behind his toilet or some shit. And when he eventually found it, there was like a sizable mushroom growing out of the end of the sock, and the dude was like really confused as if this counted as his kid. Do you have fungal offspring? Because you technically did recreate the primordial soup that allowed life to exist. I'd say that's a direct lineage, man. You gotta put that kid through college now. Okay, this one is also absurd. I think I can play the music on this one. We'll have to check. When I crack a robot find shit with no VPN protection, and now my wheelchair dick has a virus, but it makes a beat that's high-key a banger. He's kind of smoothing on that thing too, man. I can see that being sampled in like an old X song. Finally, there are mentions of testicles in this one, but the topic isn't explicitly about busting or whatever. How motherfuckers would run to the cafeteria to eat deep-fried gorilla testicles and huma placenta goulash with a carton of chocolate milk. I miss when the chocolate milk had pictures of like the missing kids on them. Not because I think it was like an effective way to raise awareness for like child safety and missing persons and a hope to find it and prevent kidnappings in the future. More because it just like aesthetically looked cooler on the side of cartons as opposed to like the really boring like nutrition facts. Who wants to stare at numbers all fucking day, man? I've seen this one. It's just a good skit. Bad Biddy on the block. The spaghetti stained Tupperware when it sees you have leftovers. This is some shit that like Joyner Lucas would rap from the perspective of.
Hey, mama. You should definitely use me. I'm super clean, super normal. God forbid a guy get a little saucy, like...
Oh, dude, the New York accent is killing me, because if I remember this correctly, they're about to say some shit that, like, was basically Andrew Cuomo's entire campaign platform for mayor of New York.
I think you should be with someone a little more experienced.
The sauce stains at the bottom of my plastic self are what makes me special! Just think about all the good times we had, all the spaghetti I've kept cold in the fridge for you for decades! Oh, man, that one's good. Okay, this one's insane because the dude didn't, like, get any secondary visuals to represent what he was trying to describe. He's like, I'm just gonna act it out, man. When Reptile Shorty's giving you a tail job, but those dry-ass scales start sanding your shit down. He damn near had the Asian flush, man. Look at the suffering on that man's face. Ugh. Taking like a sanding machine for woodworking to your wiener, or your wood, go figure. Feels like the type of imagery I feel like every dude has had the thought of and just like shudders to think about what that would feel like. The same way that like putting the DS stylus in the hole down there was a common thing dudes thought about growing up but just never did. Okay, I don't know what Rihanna did to deserve this one, but this guy just came out swinging for her head. Literally for her head. POV, I'm a construction worker and I got a call from the HOA saying that Rihanna's forehead is taking up too much of the population, so I was hired to chisel it down a little bit to make room for future residents. How is he vibrating that much, even like when this video isn't sped up, man? Like, he's doing like tons of little calf raises. Either that or he's taking the shortest hops you might have ever seen. The scariest part is that the people that write these kinds of things could walk past you on the street and you'd never know. I don't think this one's originally from TikTok, more likely to be from Instagram. But the infinite scroll of the gram has similar conditions that allow sentences like this to get made, so you might see some crossover, like one's getting copy and pasted to the other platform. I think it's less about it all getting stolen from one place and put other places, and more about like convergent thinking. When all the monkeys simultaneously start to write the first million digits of pi before they write a fully detailed concept called the horrifying implications of the existence of consciousness, and then return to randomly mash the keys. That's like what writing a script for me feels like, man. I'm not gonna lie. Just putting like a bunch of shit on a page and trying to connect it all later. Those monkeys are about as qualified to write things as I am. When you're cracking with meta glasses on and accidentally FaceTime your dad, but he low-key starts giving elite comms. I didn't realize how big those meta glasses were gonna be because I saw ads for them all over the place. Reddit, TikTok, you name it. It seems like they've made a profit. I just didn't expect their implementation and how we talk about them in culture to be like this. Give me a sip rep, Dad. How's my stroke game right now? Dad, you've done this more times than me. I need some help here. You said you'd always be there for me if I needed it. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna kill a hostage. Okay, I'm gonna show you the video for this one first without the caption, and I want you to guess what the caption is. It's a fun game. Ooh, I should write that down. That could be a good video. Okay, here it goes. You get one watch, or you can rewind it. I can't really stop you. Be a good sport about it, or don't. Just give me watch time. It doesn't matter. Yep, dies in a nuclear explosion, man. Bikini Bottom's gone through a lot of those, and I have no idea if it's intentional because of the Bikini Atoll connections. Anyways, here is that caption. Me running out of my choir class after everyone starts hitting a high note in unison so the glass butt plug in my asshole doesn't break. Dude, I fucking can't, man. I can't. Incredible stuff is happening on the internet, dude. POV, it's 2055, and my son is running from the advanced Klarna AI bot because I caused generational debt for some Amiri jeans. I mean, did you at least get, like, good ones? Get some use out of them, man? I really do want to see what the knock-on effects of buy now, pay later are gonna be. Just the reinvention of credit card debt, but even quicker at fucking up your life this time. Oh, dude, why does this guy have bug eyes talking about this? When I become the first living creature to allow my ass hairs to become dense enough to filter my diarrhea into drinkable water, so I use my godly power to fix the water shortage in Africa. I mean, this is probably what Bill Gates' endgame was. You managed to create a poop water filtration system that is completely organic and needs like zero power other than what the human body can already do through calories. If you can pull this off, man, you might be like a national hero. Okay, this one is so specific, and it's from Instagram though. Like I said, absurd sentences are coming out of these places. Me when my Chinese adopted daughter that I found in the Yangtze River and saved tells me that she's having an identity crisis because she's raised by black parents and loves black culture, but isn't accepted by any of the black kids at school because she's Chinese. So I tell her the tale of the great Zhang Wilai in fluent Mandarin so that she can have more pride in her original heritage and pursue MMA glory just like her. All right, I guess it's good that you had a backup plan in case she was having difficulty at school, man, but what the hell were you getting up to that you found her in the Yangtze River? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna read the caption first, then you can listen to the audio. When I have no toilet paper, so I whistle for Nemo to swim up the toilet and devour the slimy brown mess from the dump truck and pretend it's just melted chocolate. Cool, man.
Please, please, please just stick in my ass. It's my type of emo. I need a big boy up in my butt. I need a big boy up in my butt tonight.
I mean, the faces he's making makes it seem like it worked to an extent, maybe just a little too well. Oh man, that's all I got for this video. That card I mentioned should be on screen now. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and I'll see y'all next time.